Everybody's talking about music mogul Sean Diddy Combs waking up behind bars this morning.
The 54-year-old rapper and entrepreneur was indicted on sex trafficking and racketeering charges. Diddy pleaded not guilty yesterday, and his lawyers are scheduled to be back in court today to try and get him out on bail after the judge denied it. Joining us now is criminal defense attorney and former prosecutor Arthur Aidala. Thank you for joining us, Arthur. Just kind of help us put this in perspective. And one of the things you said to us was that it's going to be hard with these charges for him not to face spending the rest of his life in prison. Well, why do you think he's got very little shot?
Well, let's just look at statistics. The Southern District of New York, I believe their conviction rate after trial is like way over 90%. It's not like 90.01, it's 93, 94, 95. And why is that? It's because the federal government now, largely because of technology, can track us everywhere we go. So what happens is they look at a human being, Sean Diddy Combs, we're going to bring a case against him. We're going to know where he is all the time. Easy Pass, credit cards, ATM cards, cell phones, emails, all of that stuff. And while they're watching him, they're building the case. They're building the case. They're building the case. They're building the case. And they don't make the arrest until, Kurt, they're so confident that they're going to win at a trial. And if they lose that confidence, sometimes they don't charge the individual. So in that courthouse, he's got a big problem. I will tell you, from what I just read, it seems like he's going to a judge that's known as being pretty fair. He's a former criminal defense attorney. He worked in the federal defender's office. It's Judge Carter. That's who his lawyers will appear before today, saying that he should get bail, and he should get bail. $50 million.
Were you surprised that the judge denied him bail yesterday?
Absolutely.
Why do you think that was the case then?
Fear of, it's a magistrate judge, so it's a lower level judge. They're not appointed for life, unlike the judge he's appointed to going to today. But the bail package was $50 million, a GPS monitor on his ankle. He's only allowed to go to his lawyer's office and to his doctor's. He was going to be confined to his home. And the bottom line is this, Rosanna, he's known about this for months. If he was going to flee, he would have been on a jet
Arthur,
9 months ago, 6 months ago.
Arthur, they said yesterday that his behavior was still violent, and they found pink powder
in 2016
in his hotel room yesterday.
They said his behavior.
They found pink powder in his hotel room
listen,
yesterday.
Hypothetically,
do you know drug addicts?
If
he is a drug addict,
but he can't leave the house.
Do you know how their behavior could be?
Okay, but I don't think Uber Eats delivers coke or an ecstasy to your house.
Oh, really?
So, I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but there's guards there. I mean, look,
we don't know that Uber Eats, for the record, delivers cocaine to your house.
Well, I'm just saying,
let's just put that out there.
You can't slam the door on that. You don't know.
Well, but we don't know. You can't accuse Uber Eats of delivering cocaine.
Uber Eats, but I think Rosanna's point is there are drug delivery services.
There are delivery
It's not Uber Eats for the record.
Right, but let's not get sued here.
The bottom line is he wasn't going anywhere. If he was leaving, he would have left a long time ago. My friend does private jets. I don't know if you know him. And he would have got on a private jet, and he'd be gone. He'd be elsewhere.
I'm Shauna Kalafi at the Fox 5 Update Desk. A new bombshell in the investigation into who killed Tupac here in Vegas in 1996. The only man currently facing murder charges in the case, Dwayne Keefe Davis, claims that Sean Combs, also known as Diddy, paid for a hit on Tupac. According to court documents, Davis made these claims in separate interviews, including one with Metro Police, suggesting that Diddy paid Eric Von Martin $1 million for the killing. Right now, Davis is fighting for bail ahead of his murder trial, which he has pleaded not guilty for.
I had sex with Cassie and Sean. Basically, he would masturbate and tell me what to do with Cassie. I had like 15 encounters, and I heard lots of business. Because what they would do is Sean talks a lot on the phone and on the TV with speakers and stuff, and I was like a sex slave.
Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh. Ba Hashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba Hashem Kakorash. Yahweh is the name of the Heavenly Father, who the word in the cause. God. And his name in Hebrew means he exists. And Yahweh Shah's name is only begotten Son, who the word in the cause, Jesus Christ. And his name in Hebrew means he is delivered. Ba Hashem is in the name, Rekakodash, the Holy Spirit. I'm going to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who the will, peace and blessings unto the Shishak and this push forward in the truth. At the four corners of the earth, I want to say shalom to you brothers and keep pushing, and a double shalom to the Israelites that's looking like other nations and the Shishak Wathium. I want to say shalom to you brothers and sisters as well. My name is Dewar from the Jameis Line St. Luke's Camp. And I'll come back at it with another video. And in this video, I'm entitled this Sean Diddy Combs. This is only the beginning of your judgment. Sean Diddy Combs. This is only the beginning of your judgment. Okay, so you got this guy right here that's just been indicted. You know, and he has many offenses against Yahweh by Shemiah Shah and against his body, first and foremost, Yahweh by Shemiah Shah, and against his own body, because this man is a sodomite. Okay? And so it's all coming out about the murder with Tupac. Then it's coming out about, you got the 1,000 bottles of baby oil in his crib. And what is he doing with that? You know, freakism. Moism, okay? Because this is what this guy is into. You know, he's into these different sexual rituals and sexual orgies, okay? Which is clearly against the scriptures, all right? This dude is a witch, man. This dude is a straight-up witch. But without further ado, we're going to hop into some scriptures and let's be edifying. So let's start off with the book of Matthew, chapter 16 and verse 24. Then said Yahushua unto his disciples, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me. For whosoever will save his life shall lose it, and whosoever will lose his life for my sake shall find it, right? Because we are in his truth. And guess what? We are sacrifices. We have to give our lives up and follow Yahweh by Shemiah Shah so we can possibly be saved from the coming calamity. You know, was this guy thinking about Yahweh by Shemiah Shah? Hell no. He was thinking about his life over here in the West. You know, a good high-paid slave, you know, to keep so-called black people, Israelites, asleep. You know, because he was the gateway, you know. Because you got to go through him. And they making all type of jokes about this guy, you know, call him the diddler and stuff like that. And, you know, like these Diddy parties, you know, all type of things. Okay? It says, for what is a man profit if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul, right? So what? It says you gain the whole world because Diddy is a billionaire now. But he lost his own soul. You know, he sold his soul for fame, fortune, and for a name in this in this world. Right? For the Son of Man shall come in the glory of his Father with his angels. And then he shall reward every man according to his works. Verily I say unto you, there shall be some standing here which shall not taste of death till they see the Son of Man coming in his kingdom. Right? So, the Lord is going to reward every man according to their works. Okay, whether, you know, in the book of Corinthians, matter of fact, I just get it. Book of 2 Corinthians. think is 2 Corinthians 5. And I'm going to start at 9. Wherefore we labor that whether present or absent, we may be accepted of him, right? So who is the him? Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. This is the reason why we in this truth, is to prove to the Lord that we love him and to do these acts of love, towards his people, and show him that we can be obedient to him because we want to be accepted by him. For we must all appear before the judgment seat of Hamashiach, that everyone may receive the things done in his body, according to that he had done, whether it be good or bad. Right? Knowing therefore the terror of the Lord, we persuade men, but we are made manifest unto Yahweh, and I trust also are made manifest in your conscience, right? So, whether you done good or bad, So let's go to the book of Luke. Book of Luke. Chapter 6 and verse 24. And it reads, But woe unto you that are rich, for ye have received your consolation. Woe unto you that are full, for ye shall hunger. Woe unto you that laugh now, for ye shall mourn and weep. Right? So right. So woe unto you. And P. Diddy was filthy rich. And that terminology, let's thought about it. Filthy rich. He was filthy rich because he got dirty money. He got riches by deceit and wickedness, It's not right hand riches, it's all left hand, carnal sacrifices. So this is the book of Ecclesiastes 10. Let's start at 7. Pride is hateful before Yahweh and man, and by both does one commit iniquity. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. Why is earth and ashes proud? There is not a more wicked thing than a covetous man. For such and one setteth his own soul to sell, because he that liveth cast away his bowels, right? And P. Diddy, hey, you proud, man. You proud. Here it is. You doing the most despicable things behind closed doors, committing sodomy and witchcraft, and letting men bend you over and all that, and you proud. All right, and you set your own soul for sale. So he cast away his bowels, right? So your bowels is, your butt, your insides. Okay? Cast away his bowels. You give up that rectum of yours. All right? So this is the book of Leviticus. And 13. If a man also lie with mankind as he lie with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death, their blood shall be upon them. Right? So that's a sin that's worthy of death. All right? Committing sodomy. That is not a light thing in the eyes of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. That's one of the worst things that you can do as a man, as an Israelite man, is commit sodomy. Okay? Worshiping another God. Like, that's up there with worshiping another God. All right? Okay. But yeah, the Lord is about to destroy you 2/3, man. Every single last one of you. So with that, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Shem Kodash, Shalom, and Bible Ball.